Challenge coins are medallions. They're usually larger than standard coins, commonly 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter. They're often coin shaped, but can be other shapes as well. They will often, but not always, have a unit emblem stamped into them. Challenge coins are commonly used in the US military and somewhat less so in other militaries and have made their way into the civilian world as well. Sometimes they're used as a form of recognition. For example, United States Air Force enlisted airmen are given the Airman's Coin upon completion of basic military training at Lackland Air Force Base, Texas. After the award of the coin, the individual is no longer referred to as a trainee, but as airman. They can also be used to represent membership in a particular unit, to recognize events like unit anniversaries, changes of command, or visits by dignitaries. Senior officers also often create a unique challenge coin that can be used as a form of recognition for accomplishments. Challenge coins are generally seen as tools for improving morale and can be highly prized, although not so much that you can't find examples pretty commonly for sale on eBay. A person with a long career can collect quite a number of them, which are often displayed in their office or home. Tracy English, a historian at the Air Force's 37th Training Wing at Joint Base San Antonio Lackland in Texas, quipped in the New York Times that if you walk into a high ranking service member's office with a big magnet, chances are you will die. It is unclear exactly how the tradition started, and there are several stories regarding the origin of the coins. One of the most common stories, and the one you've most likely heard if you're familiar with challenge coins, is the story of the World War I American pilot. During the First World War, several Americans volunteered to fly aircraft for the French before the U.S. entry into the First World War. They flew with the famous Escadrille de Lafayette. According to the story, one of the pilots had a special bronze coin cast with the unit's emblem, Chief Sitting Bull, on it. Incidentally, the emblem was reportedly adopted from the label on a bottle of French cognac. One day, a young pilot's plane was hit, and he was forced down behind enemy lines and captured. The Germans took his identification, but not the coin that was in a bag around his neck. That night, he used the chaos of an artillery barrage and managed to escape back to the French lines. But the French, not recognizing his accent, concluded that he was a saboteur and were going to shoot him. He produced the coin. One of the French soldiers recognized the emblem, and his life was saved. The story is popular, but there are issues with it. There doesn't seem to be any first-hand documentation of the story, and the name of the pilot is apparently unknown. There are a couple of examples of bronze coins of the squadron. The Smithsonian Institution has some examples, but they are apparently commemorative coins minted after the war. So while the story is quite popularly told and found frequently on the internet, it's not clear if it is truth or merely legend.